Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the second episode of Non Non Biyori Non-Stop, which is the third season of the show. And last episode, Renge, she made a new friend, and she was able to use the power of music to get cows to produce more milk. So I'd say a pretty successful day overall. Now let's get into this episode and see what we're gonna get into. So 3, 2, 1. What do you need from her? Do you need her assistance with something? And you want her to do it for you. Yeah, she's always up for new fun things to do. Yeah, let's just get literally everyone in on this. Didn't we do planting in a previous episode? Like rice planting. What, you don't like them? Because that's kind of the face of trauma right there. It's like, on second thought, you know, I got better things to do. That's just mean. I just love to look on her face, though. Just the instant regret. Literally nobody here likes them. Of course, our city girl. She's always a different one of the group. You know, like locking her door and whatnot. But more importantly, we have an opening. Non Non Biyori. Non-stop. Okay, I was waiting for it. It took a while, but there it is. Still hard to believe Hotaru is an elementary schooler. It's just a hard thing to accept. The way she just towers over Renge. And you know, Komari, who is older than her. And then we go our separate ways. I do like how it goes like the opposite of what we got earlier. You know, completing the day's cycle. It is a nice opening. Probably not my favorite of the show, but it is quite nice. So yes, Hotaru is very mature, you know, except for when she panics. Mulch. Use it as a sword. That's an interesting way to look at it. Okay, let's see how this goes. Because I'm sure it'll go fine. Just don't poke anyone's eye out, Renge. You're all just country girls. You'll be fine getting a little dirt on you. Oh, guile worm. Well, let's go home, everyone. There's clearly an enemy here. Oh! Well. Do as I say, not as I do, Renge. Yeah, that's understandable. Have a nice day. And now Renge's dual wielding. But other than, you know, that mishap, things seem to be going well. So are we about done for today? I think we are. A job well done. All of you deserve a cookie. Of course, she's the mature one. Oh, Rain. Well, Renge, you know what to do. You must become the Teru Teru Bozu. Well, sink or swim time for those tomatoes. Well, we can't exactly give them jackets. I hope you brought enough for the tomatoes. Yeah, I really don't think that's an issue. Like a greenhouse. That was where we're going with it. Just, thanks a lot, Renge, for suggesting that. By suggesting that, I mean Renge brought us onto this train of thought. Like, I know she wasn't the one that directly mentioned the house, but she brought us on this path. Bum, 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 bum. I kind of hate the sound of drills, not gonna lie. But anyway, do we got it done? Anything else you need? Tomatoes? Maybe a hot tub? Really should give them a welcome basket as well. Perhaps a quiche. Yeah, I can tell those tomatoes are practically hopping for joy. They finally got a roof over their heads. Oh, sleepy doggy. Are you gonna wake up, doggy? There we go. Okay. Yeah, all the Komani dolls. Back to the music. Not bad. But I just got here. Well, that's good. That's how you make progress. I kind of shipped this, not gonna lie. Okay. I have faith in you. Well, I thought we were working on that, you know? It's not exactly, yeah. Oh, Hotaru this time? Hotaru, it's gotta be what she's talking about. She's like the perfect one out of everyone left. Okay then, that's the first step, that motivation. And this should go pretty well. I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. And okay, so everyone, gotcha. Yeah, I don't think you mentioned there'd be 3 people at once. They're all just kind of staring. Domo, yeah. I am fine. How are you? Thank you for asking. You too. Please don't bite. Yoroshiku. uh, Understandable. That's what you think. And then there's Hotaru. Okay. Hotaru is the only one that's worthy of the Keigo. Oh? Oh, that sounds great. I would love to be a part of that. And you know, he's around, doing things, as always. Alright. That's probably true. I've never made cookies. I mean, yeah. That was pretty clear. We're being serious. But she is taller than her, so it makes sense. There we go. As she looks up to... Yeah. But if you want to, you can. That's certainly true. We could try it. Well... like magic. Yeah, just kind of popped up there. Like a ghost. It was definitely a ghost. It might as well be a ghost. Ooh. They're being silly. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with any of this. It's all good. I don't see the problem. Very much so. I'm sure she doesn't mind at all. Yeah, meeting 3 new people at once is a bit rough for somebody that struggles with that. I mean, she never really met Glasses-kun. He was a ghost that brought the sugar. Hello? So what's up next? Wish I could have seen it. Thank you for that quick exposition of just about why where we're at. We don't see her just with her parents very often. So this is interesting. So much for being mature. Oh. Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair at all. Oh, my heart. Oh, Hotaru. Is somebody gonna see this? Somebody saw that. Well, this is a bit awkward. Hello. My mature facade has crumbled all around me. She was being a ninja. Do I have to? Awkward silence. So how's this gonna go? Man, the awkwardness. I wouldn't say always, just, you know, sometimes. It's a very easy thing to forget. Oh, okay. I definitely believe that. Okay, then. I would love to. Yeah, no need to hold back. I do appreciate this bonding session we had between these two. Yeah. Didn't she get lost with Komani once in the... before? And now we're just hand-holding, walking together. As she's, you know, taller than her. Good question. Please give me a flashback. Oh my god. That's pretty cute. True enough. Guy, she's pretty big, that'd be hard to do. I'd love to see that though. This is so weird, great, interesting. So we don't get lost. It's not what it looks like. I wasn't cheating on you, I swear. Do you? Are we gonna break out the bottle? Or, are we gonna have her sit on your lap? Or, okay, no lap pillow, gotcha. That was my first guess, but... I mean, this is just, this is going in quite the direction. Couldn't possibly say no to that. It calls to you. You can't resist it. You held hands with someone all the way here, and that's too embarrassing for you. So disappointing. But it was a very interesting day for Hotaru. I guess she just kind of hit her limit there. You can only handle so much embarrassment in one day, I suppose. Maybe next time. Do you smell something? Yeah, don't eat the grass. And those are the edible plants that are around here. Oh, okay. We just keep running into each other. Oh god, how do you do this, Konami? Yeah, there she is. So, hello. It's nice to see you again. We need to be more aware of our surroundings going forward, Hotaru. I think that's something we gotta work on. Konami had a surprising amount of screen time this episode. I think she was pretty important in almost every scene. We are always like this. Okay, I mean, that's good to know, I guess. And then just credits rolling. Okay. Oh. I just bumped the microphone. That was not great. Anyway, that was the second episode of Non Non Biyori Non-Stop. And yeah, a lot of good stuff in this episode, for sure. So, I mean, first of all, we planted tomatoes. I mean, one of the best parts of the episode was just the you know, teasing of Renga being like, yeah, we're planting bell peppers or whatever, and you can just like see the light disappear from her eyes, like, you know, you could just almost see the gears turning in her head. Like, I was so excited to do this a couple minutes ago. I agreed to it, but I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I've clearly made a mistake here. I think I'm gonna go now. Goodbye, everyone. Like, you could tell kind of her thought process there just through those eyes. I mean, those eyes said a lot, for sure. And, you know, we worked together to make they get that all planted. And then Renge just worrying about the plants. Like, it's raining and cold out there. Like, we gotta do something about this. And then, you know, a house was mentioned, and, you know, we went from that to, like, yeah, let's just make him a greenhouse and that'll solve everything. So, you know, a lot of work on this episode. So I guess Konami wasn't really involved in that scene, but the rest of the scene, she definitely was. Like, yeah, Akane, we're still, like, doing musical practice sessions with Akane, which is cool, because I do like Akane quite a bit, especially in this episode. You know, fleshed her out a bit more. I definitely quite like her. Definitely one of the more relatable characters on the show for me. But yeah, we just kind of brought her over to the neighbors. Like, you know, I was kind of expecting a one-on-one, you know, session like what we got with Renge. I don't know, I actually don't remember if she specified that or not, but that's how I took it. But then she brings her over and just like, we're meeting 3 of them at once, you know? Natsumi, Komari, and Hotaru. And, you know, she treats Hotaru quite a bit different than the rest of them because she looks older than the rest of them, which is funny because she's younger than the other 2, I'm pretty sure. Like, I want to say Komari's like 2nd year middle school, Natsumi's 1st year middle school, I think. And then Renge was like, what, 1st grade elementary school? And Hotaru's like 5th grade elementary school. I think that's how it was. But yeah, the point is Hotaru is, you know, younger than those 2. But, you know, we have Akane treating her like she's older, you know, using Keigo and all that. But, you know, that is not the case. And I'm glad we cleared that up eventually. Like, so... And also, you know, Glasses Kun is a ghost. He just kind of pops in there, gives them sugar and leaves. Kind of freaks out Akane a little bit. But, you know, that was a fun little scene, for sure. And then the next scene we had was Hotaru. You know, she's with her family, which you don't really see her with her family too much. Like, we occasionally get a glimpse of her mother, you know, in the house. But as far as just, like, full-on family outings, we don't see too much, really. So it was cool to get that. And, you know, we have Hotaru, like, because she's with them and no one else, she kind of goes into a Mayanbo mode, you know, getting babied and all that. You know, like, very much acting much more her age than we usually see her do here. And yeah, we could kind of see Konomi. Her name's kind of similar to Komari. It throws me off a little bit, but Konomi, she was there too, and she just kind of, like, you know, probably saw all of that. So, you know, later on, Hotaru realizes she was there and feels a bit embarrassed, which is great. But, you know, at that point, the embarrassed train was not over yet. No. We just had this full-on conversation about, oh, so you know, you want to be babied a bit? So, okay, let's do that, you know? We could do some hand-holding. We could, would you like a piggyback ride? You know, all that kind of stuff. So we actually did straight up handhold for a while, just walking down the road. That was quite the sight, you know. I always appreciate, you know, female friends hand-holding in anime, so anytime I can get that in any context, I will gladly take it, and this was a nice context for that. And then, you know, we have Komari seeing it, and Hotaru got to make sure there's no misunderstandings there, you know. That'd just be a problem. And then Komari just straight up invites her to lap pillow heaven, you know. Like, you know, just something obviously Hotaru would love to do, but, you know, given the circumstances and all that, I guess it was just a little bit too much for her, really. But I was hoping we'd get it, but this was never meant to be. And then, since we weren't quite done with the Hotaru cuteness for the episode, we had her getting all, you know, cuddly with her doggy, which, you know, of course, Konami saw that too, so that just is going to be a thing that happens going forward. It almost reminds me of, this I know it's a weird thing to compare an anime to, but Hey Arnold, you know, when Helga would go off about her feelings towards Arnold, and that one guy would always just kind of like pop up out of nowhere and see it, you know, always at the most inopportune times. It kind of reminded me of that. I know it's just a weird comparison, but it's what came to mind, so it can't be helped. And that's all I got to say on the episode, really. A lot of good stuff here. A lot of good Hotaru stuff. A lot of good Konami stuff. And those are 2 characters I like a lot. It's really kind of hard to put these characters on a tier list because they're all, like, about top tier, really. So I can't really do that, but, you know, I like the characters. This is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, it does seem like Kana's going to be more of a character going forward. So, it'll be interesting to see, you know, what she does in the future. So yeah, good episode, good show. Gonna end it off here. So bye bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.